What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I am going to Atlanta later today. I have to go down for a couple days for work, and yes, I carry around 3 laptops. I used to only carry around 2 laptops, and then my one MacBook started giving me trouble, so I bought another MacBook off of someone else, and I carry around 2 MacBooks on top of my Dell work laptop, just so if anything were to happen to one laptop, I have a backup one, and if anything were to happen to that backup one, I have a third one. It might be overkill, but I guess that's life of kind of juggling a 9 to 5, where I need my own stuff for coaching soccer and doing YouTube all at the same time. It's very fun, but every time I travel, I gotta carry around a lot of stuff, including my drone. Somehow I'm gonna fit my drone in this little bag also. My wife, that's still weird. To me, that's weird saying. It's a weird and cool way though, but my wife, Skylar, and I are in week 2 of being married. Go ahead, flash the ring, babe. Flash the ring. Bang! What's up? We still got to get these 2 solders together, her engagement ring and then her wedding band, of course. I got mine right here. But every time I go out of town, Skylar gets so clingy the day of and the day before. Babe, I'm only going for a few days.
It stresses me out. I don't like being alone, but I am glad that I have Ellie.
Ellie will keep you safe. Won't you, Ellie? She's like, yeah, I'll keep mom safe. Don't worry about it, Dad. Let's get going. Key, please. That's right. What's my rule? What's my rule? I guess what's our rule now that we're married. You know what I'm talking about? Regarding the keys and the car.
Huh? He likes to drive, but I like to drive too. If
I am in the car, I am driving the car. Unfortunately, today I have to take Frontier Airlines. That sucks. I hate Frontier, but I think with the flight times I needed and the price, it made much more sense than Delta, which I've taken 95% of the times. I've gone round trip Cleveland to Atlanta. Dude, I used to go round trip on Delta, Cleveland to Atlanta, booking 2-3 weeks ahead of time for $200. $200, maybe $250, no problem at all. Now it was like $600. I don't know what's going on with Delta or what they're doing, what they're thinking, if that's just inflation, but it's crazy. Frontier, they have some pretty outrageous baggage fees, but the round trip for these guys was like $230 or something like that. So I was like, all right, what the heck? I'm gonna take the risk. I think most of the time I'm taking Frontier, it's either gotten delayed or canceled. So hopefully that does not happen this time.
From the ground we rose, now the city knows. Lights on us, fall can't be but a soul. Fast life, no lows, highs we chose. Now we can't let them know, let them know. We don't stop now. We don't fold, for a night, yeah, we don't go into the sky, let them know, we run the world, we run the show.
Alright, made it to the hotel in Buckhead. I thought Frontier was good to go, no issues. We touched down, and then the issue came. We were on the runway, sitting there for probably an hour before the plane finally took us to our gate, but that's okay. We're here safely, which is fantastic. I'm at the Hilton Garden Inn in Buckhead. I stay here every single time I come down here for work. It's right down the street from the office. Quick piece of advice for if you're traveling. I remembered last minute, as in last night, I was scrambling to find my passport because my new ID that I got when I moved back from Georgia here to Ohio, I got the standard license, like the non-federally compliant or the non-real ID license, which means I cannot fly solely with my driver's license anymore as of like May or June of this year. So now you need some kind of extra form of more official identification to fly if you do not have that federally compliant license as in your passport, which is what most people use. So I was scrambling to find this last night. Fortunately, my wife Skylar came in handy. She put this somewhere safe months ago. I had no idea. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I married Skylar, where she seems to move a bunch of my stuff, but she moves all my stuff into probably a better location than where I left it, and she remembers exactly where she put it, even if it was like months ago. It is late, but I'm starving. Gotta find a bite to eat. Walking through Buckhead right now. I think we're gonna go hit up Real Tacos, which is right around the corner. Amazing taco spot I used to go to when I was living in Midtown at the other location. But if you are from Atlanta, you lived in Atlanta, you just know anything about Atlanta, you know that Buckhead is one of those areas that looks really nice. I like a lot of fancy buildings and bright lights and fancy apartments and all that, but at the same time, it is sketch, so be careful. I apologize if the audio on this camera is not that good. I'm using my little DJI, not my normal vlogging camera, because if I get jumped, this one, I could I could, you know, hide a little bit easier. I'm meeting my dude Rashad at this place, grab some food and a drink. He's one of my buddies here in Atlanta that I originally met on YouTube. When I was living here for a couple years, I met a number of people on YouTube. They just watched my videos, found me, DM'd me, reached out. I said, let's meet up. And fast forward a couple years, there's still a number of dudes I keep in close touch with, even with me living in Ohio. It's pretty cool. I swear that every single time I come back to Atlanta, even though I don't think I'd ever move back here really, I miss it more and more living here. I think when I was here for 3 years, I definitely complained about a couple things, like the traffic got continually worse, the crime uptick, it just felt congested at times, the cost of living went up. But now that I moved away and I come back every other month or so, I realize just how great and fun of a city it is. The nightlife compared to Cleveland, especially in the suburbs where I live now, it's night and day. I mean, there's so many things to do here. I think I always run into pretty cool people of different backgrounds, ethnicities, nationalities. I hear multiple languages everywhere I go. It really is a melting pot, as is any big city. And the more I think about the 3 years I was here, the more I appreciate the opportunity that really, I guess, the city of Atlanta gave me to grow up and really kick off my career professionally and become the person I am today. Because I don't know if it's directly or indirectly, but I think living here helped me just be even a better husband to Skylar. I think when I was here, I was dealing with the rising cost of living. Literally over the 3 years I was here, it got more and more expensive. My rent went up, the gas went up, the cost of bananas went up every year. So it taught me how to just work harder and make more money to provide for myself. I think as a husband, my sole purpose, or my number one purpose, is to provide for the people that I love. My wife, Ellie, our dog, and our future family. So I think because I lived here and I had to pay for everything on my own and the bills kept going up all the time, I think when it comes time to taking the next step and we have kids and a family eventually, I'm pretty confident I will provide, no problem. When I moved here by myself, I knew absolutely no one, so I had to make new friends. And for a while, it took a long time. It took me, I don't know, 9 or 10 months since I made my first new friend here. And I think once I made that first friend, I learned how to make friends in general, which is a really good skill to have. Because I think once you're done with school, especially move to a new city you don't even want, it is hard in general to make friends as adults. So because I learned how to do that, I'm now teaching Skylar how to do that same thing. She has a harder time given she's shyer than me, more introverted. She came to Cleveland with me once, of course, we got married, where she knows absolutely no one, no friends, no families there. So the fact that I learned how to do that, I think now that's a skill I'm teaching Skylar how to do as well. Hopefully she can make some new friends pretty quickly. And the fact that I just stepped out of my comfort zone to come here, it was scary, but I was like, this is what I want to do. I think it's gonna be a fun time. Let's roll with it and see what happens. And it ended up being like the best experience of my life. I think the fact that I took on that challenge and overcame all the obstacles I faced doing that has made me a lot more self-confident, a lot more outgoing, and I just feel, I'm more able to take on life's challenges. And I think with that life skill, I am a better person. And if I'm a better person, I think I'm a happier person. And I think if I'm a better and a happier person, I hope I should be a pretty good husband. I'm walking through Buckhead right now on Peachtree, and I just ran into, I don't know if he's a subscriber, but he came up to me and he was like, hey, I've seen you before. Where have I seen you? I said, I don't know. You tell me. He said, you make videos? Yeah, I was like, I make some YouTube videos. I've seen your videos. It's been a while, but I've seen you before, so I want to come up and introduce myself. So I told him, bro, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe though.
I feel alive right now, it's mine, it's time to let it shine. No more disguise, I paid the price, I'm going overdrive. Fire in my eyes, I cut my ties, no time to compromise. Feel my desires, I'm just molding into my design. I like getting to it, then I like dipping off. I don't overwork, if the pay don't talk. I see bridges burn, I see winners fall. I've been up and down like some seesaw.
Hit up the infamous Lenox Mall. There's been a bunch of stuff go down there over the last couple years that has a very bad reputation, but it is an amazing mall nonetheless. I picked up some new kicks right here. Our first soccer game is on Tuesday, so the day after you watch this video. So Gotta look fresh. Gotta look fresh, of course. Also stopped at Randy's Donuts. I always love these family-owned small donut shops. They usually put out some amazing quality donuts. We have a Nutella donut here. My God, that looks amazing. And then also a chocolate donut right here. This looks almost as good. I will taste test the Nutella one for you. One bite. Everyone knows the rules. That is amazing. $5 for the donut. I was hoping to be good, and it was 8.75 out of 10. Indeed, a very good donut. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this video. I gotta head into the office first thing in the morning, so let me edit this, post it for you guys, and yeah, we'll go about our business. Hope you enjoyed another one today as much as I did making it. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you do not want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.